Hey Aries, this is Perrymore Tarot's daily reading for February 11th, 2025. This is for Aries. Last shuffle for Aries. Let's see what's going on. So Aries, we have true love here, and we have ascendant masters. So Aries, your true love energy is coming from a person who cares about you deeply. The energy that you put out is attracting a beautiful spirit, someone who wants to remind you that you don't need to live up to any expectations or live up to other people's like ideals, or that you're copying someone else. Say you're an artist and everyone's like, oh, you remind me of Picasso. This person may be like, you're not Picasso, you're Aries. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is someone who wants you to believe in yourself and believe in the fact that you are an individual. And if this person is not in your life at this point, then this is the type of people that spirit is pushing you to attract by accepting yourself. You need to see yourself for who you truly are. There's someone here that really adores you. I'm just going to throw this out here, okay? You have knowledge that others don't possess. Now, I know that the saying is true, right? There's nothing new under the sun. But everyone is an individual. Everyone is unique, different, and we bring something to the table that no one else can bring. I don't care if you were born on the same day, the same hour, the same second, same minute, right? I don't give a crap, right? It doesn't matter. There's something unique about who you are, your spirit, what you bring to the table that others don't possess, period. And I know that, I mean, that's common knowledge, right? Maybe that's common knowledge, but someone needed to hear it. There's something that, like, they're showing that you are the greatest gift that could be given to this earth. You. And within the next few months, I'm seeing this communication, you communicating something to that magnitude, either in your words or your deeds. Your spirit is saying you're getting, I mean, this energy here, true love, is very beautiful because it speaks to someone who could be or do anything at this point. You're being given some intuitive nudge to pursue options, to pursue other avenues, anything that is interests you, but not just that. Whatever intrigues you, I guess, is the better word. Interest is one thing, but being intrigued is another. That is a combination of interest and intuition. There's something you're meant to express, okay? There's something that you're needing to put out there, and it has a lot to do with what you're going through, the storm that you may feel that you're going through. You're going through a storm on purpose so that you may express something. They're supposed to awaken something within you. They're showing that it's not about the situation itself. It's like the past is behind you. You release it because the past has ushered in new possibilities, and you should embrace them. There's a new path in front of you, and you got to follow that with faith. You've got to follow wherever you're being led to by whatever it is that you've gone through. And I mean, that's the story of almost anyone, but some hear the call, some don't, right? After you go through like say a terrible heartbreak, or you got let go of a job, or you went through a severe embarrassment, some kind of public embarrassment, or you went through some sort of tragedy. On the other side of these things, usually they're tower moments in our lives. Towers are not meant to destroy, but to deconstruct, to be reconstructed properly. And so that's the message, right? You're supposed to be shining through these things. You're supposed to pay close attention to everything around you. I'm seeing angel number 0404. Usually that's like it's not necessarily a warning, but more of an idea of saying, pay attention to everything, read the room. And they want you to wake up, look around you, and you need to be communicate very clearly. I'm seeing a lot of communication. Communicate very clearly. If you see 0404, this is time for you not to be elusive. This is not time for you to be mysterious. This is like, this is the deal and this is what I need done, or this is my boundary. The answer is no. No is a verb. I'm seeing that kind of thing going on here. You live in the paradise of whatever creation you decide. And I know how all this sounds. This is like duh, a duh thing, but somebody actually needs to hear this, because I obviously wouldn't be here. Um, with the Seven of Cups, the Magician, King of Swords, and High Priestess, that is definitely telling me that you need to believe and have faith in the path that you're embarking on. Also, too, with the true love is very much so about looking at yourself and seeing that you are a unique individual and loving what you see. Six of Wands, Ace of Wands with Ascended Masters speaks a lot about how all of the Ascended Masters had a struggle and were challenged, right? Like a prophet. Some of you may be a prophet, okay? And you may feel that as though you are one, but feel like you're not being taken seriously. I feel like Spirit is using you as a vessel to get a message across. I'm even seeing, and I don't know if you're, into this, but Archangel Gabriel, in a sense, right? And Archangel Gabriel is about communicating or assisting those who need it to communicate a message. If you are a messenger in life, they come towards you. And I'm feeling as though with the Ascended Masters energy, with the Six of Wands and the Ace of Wands, he's going to make sure, this archangel is attempting to make sure that you get your message across successfully, and that you are also inspirational in your words and your deeds. But this also says, hey, there's opposition. They all experience opposition. Think of any Ascended Master in history. Opposition. They weren't. Now everyone reveres them, right? But did they really accept them in their life when they were walking and talking and living the human experience? Not really. You see a lot of stories of them being refuted or challenged, and so they're wanting to warn you, you will be challenged, right? But I also see that a person is being brought to you with clarity. Someone, it looks like an older woman, doesn't have to be, but it does look like that is saying, I see you and you have a message, and you should be, you should shine, you should stand firm in that, you should be proud of yourself, or you should be you know what I mean, something about just stand in your truth. Transformation with Two of Swords and Knight of Pentacles. Some of you, the transformation feels, you may have been avoiding speaking about something. You may be one of those people that hesitate to speak. When this comes out, that's changing. Now you're they're showing a transformation of like, you may be going from hesitation, or you need to be going from hesitation to curiosity, paying attention, being very observant, listening to what everyone has to say, paying attention to what is working and what's not. Pay attention to who has an alliance and who doesn't. Like I said, read the room, okay? And because there are alliances here that you may need to pay attention to, maybe you didn't see before. Now it's very abundantly clear that they are all, cool over there, and they're all cool over there. I can't mix company, or I can't say certain things here, but and I can say things here. There's something about realizing that you can't avoid shining or standing out in these groups. You may have been avoiding it, but you stand out. The color purple may be very significant. The color purple is a vibration of mental clarity. And you need to use that to your best, to your advantage, also coupled with your intuition. Okay? Because there's people around you that are very calculated, very cunning, very clever. And you're going to need to be expressive to be able to coordinate things. I don't know how else to put this, so I'm just trying to throw that out there because they're showing that you will stand out. So there's also a vibe of if whatever you say or do, it's going to reverberate and no one's going to forget. It's going to come back up within the next few months. This is not just a warning, but like a promise that whatever it is that you're manifesting, whatever it is you're trying to do, is going to come back to you within the next few months. So we have the healing light, the Emperor, and Four of Pentacles. What may heal you is realizing that you never lost yourself. You never lost the authority that you carry. You've never lost your creative abilities. You are still in a place of power. You have a lot of power. I don't know why they keep throwing out here that you're creating a masterpiece unto yourself. You're not walking in the shoes of another. You're not walking in the shoes of like your relatives, your ancestors, or I mean, we all are, right? We're carrying a torch, but your torch is your own. It's a different color. It's a different flame. Right? They may have a blue flame. You have like a different, you know what I mean? You have a purple flame. There's a different energy around, surrounding you. Some of us are carbon copies of the next person. You know what I mean? And I watch people follow trends sometimes, and I'm like, wow, you're okay. How about you just do what is in you to do? Why are we repeating the same thing another person is doing? You know, fully. You ever see someone and they're completely a celebrity, like they're completely following this celebrity. If this person gets this kind of hair, they're getting that kind of hair. If they get that, or they start saying a certain word, now they're saying a certain word. And they're showing that you're completely unique, and that it's okay to shed your skin and continue to be unique. You don't have to be a carbon copy of who you were yesterday either. And so that's something as well. Someone is throwing out here a person coming into your life that's been sent to you by an angel, by an archangel, that may want to show you or tell you that all this, you know, this too shall pass. They may want to express to you that maybe their feelings for you as well. But it looks like they may even offer to travel. They may want to meet up. That's something else too. You may have been avoiding doing so. But I would say this, right? No is no. Yeah, you know what I mean? If you're saying no to someone, you need to have some boundaries about some certain things. Pay attention to people. If you feel any way that someone's being wishy-washy, avoid them. If you feel like they're not telling you the truth, if you feel like someone's not being honest, stick to it and pay attention. You need to pay attention to something here, because someone may be trying to butter you up, but also too there is a message in what's being said, whether you don't trust them or not. The word, what they're saying for some reason is the truth. Like they're being told to tell you this, but their reasons for telling you are different from what the archangel is trying to tell them to do. You know, why they're telling them to do it. They're like, no, tell Aries. Aries needs to hear these words. But Aries, you still can tell that, you know, I still don't trust you, but you need to hear what's being said. You know what I mean? Like all of a sudden they have a key in their back and they don't know why they're telling you that you need to be your true self, and that you're better than whatever. Like you say, you want to act, you want to write, you're better than that author, and they mean it, but they also are saying it because they're trying to like add you as part of their team kind of vibe. And you still can tell you're still not on the up and up, but I accept your words, you're right. Okay, so I hope that makes sense. I see a peacock spirit. You need to look into your Mercury placements. Your Mercury placements speak a lot to the expressions in your life, and depending on where they're placed, they may be able to highlight the type of people that come towards you, the way that they communicate, how people choose to communicate with you, and also about your communication style and what you would need to know things like that. It's important to know thyself, and that's something that they're throwing out here, is that you should know yourself, right? And Capricorn placements for how you're able to use this information to your benefit, use your creative communicating style to your benefit, if that makes sense. Okay, so you could be dealing with another Aries, a Pisces, um, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus. So you could be a Pisces, Aries cusp or an Aries, Taurus cusp. We have Capricorn, Aquarius cusp, Aquarius, Pisces cusp. Also Virgo, Libra, and Taurus, Gemini. And if you're not dealing with those signs, which you don't have to be, those signs could also be in your chart. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.